Commencing countdown, engines on. Check ignition, and may God's love be with you. Now, this is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade. And the papers want to know whose shirt you wear. Hey, BOOZHOO, Redbird Indigenous. How you doing? Welcome back to the show. Nice to see you. I was just cruising around up here on the dark side of the moon. You don't get to see the dark side of the moon very often. But there it is. From Earth, we always only see the same side of the moon. They tell us that the Earth spins on its axis. What? Yeah, apparently it's axis. It's a spinning ball. And then the moon floats around it because of gravity, but it doesn't spin. It just moves around it, always facing the same side. Is what they tell us, so there you go. Curtis Mills knows what I'm talking about. Hey, BOOZHOO, Curtis. What's going on? Wissane. Welcome. Welcome to the show. The dark side of the moon. Remember that Pink Floyd album, Dark Side of the Moon? Had that classic pyramid, or the... what are those things called? Prism. And on the one side it had white light coming in, and on the other side it has rainbow. And I saw this meme that had the white light was normal, healthy childhood development. And then the pyramid was childhood sexual trauma. And then it was the pride flag. I'm like, yeah, no kidding. But you're not really allowed to notice that. Well, here we are on the dark side of the moon. Dark side of the Jesus, the Dybbuk Jesus. The moon is called the night sun, the Dybbuk Jesus. The earth is called the Aki. Hey, you know what? I should just go down to the moon. Maybe I'll say a little prayer from the old grandmother moon there. What do you think, Jim? Who's your Jim? Moon Nazi. Let's go see if there's any Nazis on the moon. You know, it's funny how there's a supposedly an American flag on the Nazi moon, or on the Nazi moon, on the moon. When NASA was founded by Nazis, there should be a swastika on that moon, if history was true. Hey, Missy Charlie. BOOZHOO, Missy. How you doing, cuz? I was just about to teleport down to the moon. Hey, dude. On in, hey, dude. Alright. So Dybbuk Jesus is the night sun, or the moon. And this here is the dark side of the moon. I'm gonna teleport down. Computer. Boop, boop, boop. Please set coordinates for the moon. I would like to be teleported over there. Boop, 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 boop. And teleport on my mark. Boop, boop. 1 to teleport. Boop, boop, boop. Make it so. Engage. No, make it so. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, here we are. Aki. Mama Aki, Mother Earth. And I'm here on the Dybbuk Gizis, the nighttime sun. Oh, but wait a minute, you're asking. How come when I was on the spaceship from the dark side of the moon was, enveloped by the Earth? But now that I'm on the moon, the Earth is little. Shouldn't the Earth just cover up the whole sky from this perspective? It makes me wonder, what if they were lying about landing on the moon? I know it's crazy to even question the government. Why would they lie? But it's interesting, Anyway, since I'm up here, I must be closer to God. Asema, tobacco. BOOZHOO GETCHIMANADO. Nusana wakwing ebian. Hello, Great Spirit, our Father who art in heaven. Accept my tobacco. Utapanan niwi asema. Please help me to speak well tonight. Daga we dukawishan ando minowe dibakak this night. Dibakak. Oh, here we go. Here's some Ojibwe. Dibakad. Dibakad is the word for night. Onagoshin is evening, which you guys know, but Dibakak would be this night or tonight. Dibakak. So help me to speak well, Dibakak. Help me to speak well tonight. Miigwech kaiji kakinakegu kaiji chikean ka onagoshin. Thank you for everything you do this evening. Miigwech kaiji bamarazian. Thank you for my life. Dash. Miigwech kabizan dawiyeg. Getchamanadu. Thank you for listening, Great Spirit. Ni miigwetchiwandam. I'm grateful. Openge. Amen. It's peaceful up here. It's quiet. It's always night in outer space. For some reason. You ever see videos from the International Space Station when they do a moonwalk? It's the most infuriating thing because there'll be a camera, a GoPro on a guy's head or something, and they'll show his hands. And you're going, turn around, show us outer space. Show us what the sun looks like from outer space. Move from the earth to the sun and back. And then look at the moon. Whatever. Nope. He's just going to focus in and we get to see just the outside, the metal part of the International Space Station. You lying weirdos at NASA. So infuriating. We all know you're lying, but whatever. Starfleet got called back to duty. Hey, Wally Bear, did you hear Picard's resurrecting all those aged cast members from the Next Generation? Geordi and Worf and Deanna Troi, Riker. All the guys are coming back for that Picard spin-off that nobody's watched in the last 3 years because you've been told it's been terrible. Well, they're going to do one last try to do another season of real Next Generation Star Trek. So I'm going to have to check it out. Panzer Medical, BOOZHOO, Panzer Medical, welcome to the moon. The Debek Jesus. BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, it's Kiki and Dad. Kiki and Dad, how you doing, Kiki? It's bedtime now, so it's hi and goodbye. Wanted to tell you that we really liked your book. Miigwech. Little cutie. In fact, we thought it was genius. Miigwech. Panzer, you are so nice. I'll tell Michael. It makes his week when he hears good reviews about his book. He worked really hard on that thing. And it was a labor of love. And the whole dream, it was a childhood dream, to be a children's author and to have a parent and a child enjoy, his story and his art. So miigwech, I'll tell Michael, he'll appreciate it. Little cutie. Teddy bears. It's everybody's first true love is their teddy bear. Michael had a teddy bear called Little Cutie, a little red and white bear. And he, on the first day of kindergarten, they tell the kids, Mick, we're going to have nap time. I don't know if they do that anymore, but back in the days of the grandfathers, kindergartners used to have nap time. So, they'd show up to kindergarten, they'd do some stuff, they'd play outside, they'd have songs and then be read to or whatever. And then around 10 o'clock, be nap time. Teacher would read you a story and then shut off the lights and you have to lie down on a mat or whatever. And kids would bring a pillow and a blanket and fall asleep. Nap time. It would be decades before I'd reinstate that practice in my own life. I'm doing it again these days. But when Michael was a little guy, on his first day of kindergarten, he showed up with his teddy bear. He was the only kid in the class who had a teddy bear with his little nap time stuff. And none of the kids teased him. Even though he was a kind of an effeminate little 5-6-year-old in kindergarten. He was the only kid that had long hair. So all the boys asked him if he was a boy or a girl. But they didn't bully him or anything, and he had a teddy bear. And they were like, what's your teddy bear's name? He goes, Little Cutie. I'm like, oh, okay. I always thought, those kids in LaPorte were pretty cool. They didn't pick on kids for having a teddy bear called Little Cutie. I think Little Cuties are actually a type of orange. I think he just saw it written on something, and that's why, but whatever. But I remember in that movie a couple years ago, Ewan McGregor, the guy who plays, Obi-Wan Kenobi and Train Spotting and all this. He was in a movie called Christopher Robin. And it was all about little cutie. See, I just mixed them up. Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh's human being was Christopher Robin. English kid and little shorts and a blazer or something. And in this movie, Christopher Robin's all grown up. He's got all these grown up problems. And he's in the park there and he sits on a bench and he's like, oh, what to do? And then he hears a little voice. What to do? And he turns around and he sees his childhood teddy bear talking to him. And he goes, Pooh? He thinks he's lost his mind. Well, when we started the show, it was around that same time. I remember Michael kind of losing his mind when it seemed like his teddy bears and stuff were all coming to life. We'd have these really late nights making our show, and Michael's got I don't want to ruin the illusion or anything, but there's a lot of, stuffed animal stuff going on. And it felt like He was Christopher Robin. But anyway, so it's very gratifying to have people order the books and stuff like that. When you wish upon a star. On a gog, stars. A Jesus is a sun. That's different. Not a white man. Well, NASA and their forked tongue will tell you that the sun is just a star that's closer to us. Mm-mm. If you believe your own eyes, the Jesus is obviously the sun. It's the same size as the moon. It's just the moon that rules the day. The big Jesus is the night sun. The Jesus is just the sun. The moon is just the sun, only it's not so bright. You know? Nobody knows for sure. They tell us, oh no, it's a clay ball. It doesn't spin. It just floats in outer space, which is real. Don't believe the Bible and this nonsense talk about waters above the heavens. They didn't mean that. Okay. Why do I gotta believe everything else in the Bible, but I'm not supposed to believe in the waters above the firmament? I'm sorry, I believe in that. Alright? Oh, you're anti-science. Whatever. Seems like there's water up there. I don't know. Anyway, I should go down and see what Natasha's up to. Boop, boop, boop. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. BOOZHOO! Hi, sweetie. Well, hi, NanaBOOZHOO. Where are you? I'm up on the moon. Oh, really? Yeah. Is it a gray ball? Sure looks like it from here, but I have my doubts. You ready to come home? Yeah, can you teleport me back? Sure. Where's the spaceship? It's floating out in outer space. You're just gonna let it go? Yeah. I don't know. I can always teleport back after the show. Okay. When to teleport? Make it so, cutie pie. No. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome NanaBOOZHOO. Oh, hey. Hi, baby doll. Hi, how are you? I'm doing great. What are you up to? Not much. I was talking about teddy bears and outer space. Really? Yeah. Did you put out your tobacco on the moon? I sure did. Said a little prayer to my creator, to our Father who art in the apparently on the waters above. I guess God lives in water. Really? I don't know. Bible's kind of fuzzy on that. What are you up to today? Oh, not much. Just sitting here. Yeah. Cousin Missy's here. Yeah, I saw that. Hey, Missy. What's going on? And Redbird and Dijon-Nickaz. Yeah. And hey, Michael. Yeah. Kiki and Kiki's dad got a little cutie and they really like it. Hey, thank you so much, Panzer. Panzer Medical. They thought it was genius. Well, I tried my best. He's a creative genius. Hey, sweetie. Yeah? You got a call on line 2. On line 2? You're kidding me. Caller. Welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. You're on the air. Hey, come on, man. How you doing? It's me, the President of the United States, President Joe Biden. Joe Biden. Hey, Joe Biden. Sweetie, it's the President. Well, hi, Joe Biden. How you doing? Hey there, Natasha. I'm doing all right, Jack. Listen, Nanaboozhoo, did you watch me on the TV last night? No, I missed it. Sorry. You had your presidential something or other? Yeah, I had the presidential inaugural, what you call it? It was a whole thing. Yeah. How'd it go? Oh, it was all right. I got booed. They booed me. I don't know. I was like, hey, well, I like conversion. Yeah, what did that mean? I don't know. Conversion therapy? I think they were a bunch of gays. They were gays, and I wanted to send them to conversion therapy camp. Is that really what you meant? No, I don't know what I meant. I'll change your mind. Watch me. Yeah, okay. How's your health? Oh, I'm doing great. You want to challenge me to a fight? I'll wrap this bike chain around your neck, Jack. No, I don't want to fight you. I do. I'll challenge you to a race. You fat soul. I'm not fat. Yeah, okay. Corn Pop, he was a bad dude. Yeah, I remember Corn Pop. Yeah, he's a colored guy. Yeah, I know. I was gonna knock his teeth in, but there was a time hey, Donald Trump, he's gonna run for president. Yeah, I think I heard that. Sweetie, is Trump running for president? I'm pretty sure. I think I heard that. Yeah. If I'd watched your speech, I probably would have found out. What do you think? Should I vote for him? Should you vote for Donald Trump? Yeah, man. I'll make America great again. Yeah, I think that'd be great. I think I'd show some really good sportsmanship. I can't believe you're going to run again. Yeah, I'm very popular. Yeah, I got the most. I got the most votes when I ran. I got more votes than Barack, and he was colored. Would you quit using that term? Well, he's a black boy. He's African American. Well, what'd I say? Yeah, okay. You want to learn some Ojibwe? Yeah, okay, Jack. How do you say Wednesday in Ojibwe? Oh, Wednesday? Well, today is Wednesday, and we call it the obtuse. Halfway. Obtuse. Halfway. That's how you say halfway, huh? Yep, halfway. No fooling. I mean, just think about it. Think about what you think about. Jack. What? Halfway. I'm just getting started. Some people think I'm too old. Well, listen, let me tell you something, Jack. Watch me. Watch you what? Come on, man. Just think about it. I'm serious. No joke. Do you really take showers with your own daughter? Yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, that's pretty gross. Come on, Jack. There's time I take you around the tool shed. Sweetie, don't look at me. How's Hunter these days? Who? Hunter, your son. Well, he's the smartest man I ever met. You think Hunter's the smartest man? Yeah, no fooling. I'm serious. Think about it. I never had to have the talk with him. Just think about what you think about. You're a grown-up African American in America. You have to tell your kids that, if a police pull you over, you better do what they say. That's because this country's racist. Well, didn't you ever tell your white son that? No, man. I said do what you like, man. Break the law. Yeah, I know you did. Look what he's doing. Yeah, anyway. So you're going to run for president again. I can't believe it. Yeah, man. I'm just getting started, Jack. Okay. You're going to vote for me? I doubt it. Come on, man. If you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Okay. Listen, you want to learn how to say, I will see you again, Mr. President? Yeah, how y'all say, I'll see you again in Indian. In Ojibwe? Yeah, or whatever. Well, we say, Gigawaba Min, Minowa. Gigawaba Min, Minowa, Jack. And Natasha. Yes, Mr. President. Gigawaba Min, Minowa, darling. I can smell your hair. It smells real good. That is so creepy. Yeah, I know. Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States, who showered with his daughter. Yep, that's what she said. Yeah. There's nothing he can't do that we just go, whatever. I guess in his time, you ever see him kiss his granddaughter on the lips? Yeah, I hate that. It's getting to like when the news comes on, they go, oh, here's Joe Biden with one of his family members. You look away. You don't want to look at it. It's like, I'm not into this. I put parental controls on my YouTube. I don't want to see Joe Biden interact with his own family. It's too dirty. Hey, we got another call on line 2. Line 2? Oh, okay. Caller, welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. You're on the air. Hello, NANABOOZHOO. It's me, Donald J. Trump. Donald Trump, former president of the United States. I just wanted to call in. I think what Joe Biden's been doing, it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace what he's done to this country. And I want him a chance to get back and make America great again. Well, hello, Mr. former President Donald J. Trump. How you doing? I'm doing tremendous. I'm doing terrific. I was on the golf course today and I thought to myself, you know, if there's one thing Sleepy Joe Biden needs, is a break. It's time he were to retire. In time that I regain my rightful heir to the throne of president. I will be President Joe Biden 2.0. Oh, really? Yes, we will make China great again. You mean America? What did I say? You said China. Did I say China? I must have China on the mind. I was talking to my friend Rudy Giuliani about China. But I can assure you, if I'm president again, we will make America great once again. And instead of having Sleepy Joe Biden as your president, you'll have me, Donald J. Trump. Okay. Can I count on your support, NANABOOZHOO? Nah, I'm not going to vote for anybody. Well, you have to vote for somebody. If you don't vote for president, then you have no right to complain. I never understood that. Why is my right to complain somehow contingent on my participation in what's clearly a dog and pony show of... I don't really believe that you guys count the votes or anything. I think, obviously Biden didn't win the popular vote. Do you really think you lost the popular vote, to Joe Biden? Well, I tell you, it's pretty suspicious. I was the most popular president in history, and then I lost to the least popular president. But, I guess... What are you going to do? It wasn't my time. But next time around, I will be a tremendous president. I will indeed. But NANABOOZHOO, that's not why I called. I wanted to know, what is the Ojibwe word of the day? Oh, Ojibwe word? We were talking about night. Whoops. That's the word for Wednesday. Dibikut is night. Dibikut, night. Yes, I understand. Dibikut is the Ojibwe word for night. It's tremendous. How do you say evening in Ojibwe? Well, you would say Onagoshin. Onagoshin, evening. Good Onagoshin, NANABOOZHOO. You're doing a tremendous job on this podcast, teaching the Ojibwe language to the people in America. When I'm president again, I will make America great, but I will make Native America even greater. I might even do it tonight. How do you say Ojibwe in Ojibwe? tonight. Well, in Ojibwe, we call tonight Dibakuk. Dibakuk tonight. Well, I'll tell you one thing, Nanaboozhoo. If I'm president again, I will make America great, but I will make Native America greater still. Because nobody loves the Native American as much as I do. I love them so much. I love them, I do. All right. Well, listen, I better get going. I'm getting tired. Well, perhaps you and Sleepy Joe should take a nap. Yeah, it's too late for a nap. I should have some coffee, but I broke my cup, sweetie. I saw that. I wasn't paying attention and fell right off the thing, and now the handle's broke. Your handle's broke. Well, why don't you just buy a new one? I don't have any money. Well, how can somebody support your show? Nanaboozhoo, if you're going to be doing a show on YouTube, you need to have the support of your viewers. Tell them how they can support your show. Oh, well, okay, Mr. President. If you'd like to support the show, help me buy a new coffee cup. Click the links in the description. I'm pretty slick, huh? And we have a Patreon page, PayPal, and GoFundMe. We also gratefully accept super chats. And check out our Teespring. We have t-shirts and coffee cups for sale there. Also, Michael Lyons has books for sale at Amazon.com. Books like OJIBERISH, which has nothing to do with Donald Trump. If it has nothing to do with me, I wouldn't recommend buying it. What you should buy, people, is The Art of the Deal. Available now on discount at Amazon and in bookstores everywhere. Are there still bookstores? Yes, of course there are bookstores. Barnes & Noble. Yeah, is Barnes & Noble still a thing? I believe so. I just realized I haven't been in a bookstore in 10 years. I just order off Amazon anytime I want to order anything. Yeah, I think they went out of business. Well, you can order the Art of the Deal at Amazon.com. And you can also pick up books by Michael Lyons, I suppose. Yeah, okay. Hey, Trump, do you remember how to say I'll see you again in Ojibwe? Yes, of course I know how to say I will see you again in Ojibwe. What you show every day is tremendous. So let me tell you, Nanaboozhoo. Kikawabamin, Minawa. Yeah, Kikawabamin, Minawa, Trump. Kikawabamin, Minawa, Donald. Kikawabamin, Minawa, Natasha. I will see you again. Trump. Well, there you go. It's going to be another War of the Titans. Yep. Two of the greatest leaders, head to head. Who will we choose? Who cares? Not me. Okay, got captain back and a new ship, USS Minnesota, in my honor, which is all mine, of course. Oh, Wally Bear's got his own fleet, or his own starship, the USS Minnesota. Oh, really? Yep. He's a proud member of Starfleet. BOOZHOO, Wally Bear, look out for Klingons around Uranus. Look out! I think I got some Klingons around Uranus. That's how you know NASA has just a gross sense of humor. They always do stuff like that. They name dumb things like planet. Oh, it's called Uranus. Oh, really? What, you run out of Greek god names that you call little red lights in the sky planets? Before NASA, they didn't even call them planets. They called them wandering stars. Yeah, wandering on a goog. Wandering on a goog. There's a star man waiting in the sky on a goog. He'd like to come and meet us, yeah, but he thinks he'd blow our minds. There's a star. Well, what do you think aliens are? You mean gray aliens like on Michael's book? Yeah. Well, I don't think they're from another planet because I don't believe in outer space. But that doesn't mean they couldn't just be from, like, the other side of the ice wall or something. Yeah. And I don't even know if there's an ice wall around everything. There's no way I could know that, but extraterrestrial. There could be extraterrestrial, extra countries, continents that they haven't told us about. And these guys live there, and it's just, keep going west. Who knows how far the flat earth goes? Maybe forever. There could be human beings that live in places that we just don't know about. Like, this is one theory. Some people think, yeah, there is a dome over us. But that's because we're the one unique penned-in human beings. They're advanced humans and aliens or whatever that live outside of the glass dome who come in here sometimes. And they tell us, oh, no, they're from other planets. You actually live in a ball in outer space. But what it is like, no, we live underneath, we live in a snow globe under the water. And these things, take their submarines and fly here. Yeah. Still terrifying. But OJIBERISH! What do you think, sweetie? You ready to get up here? Yeah, sure. You got a video for us? I do indeed. This is the three of us singing. This is Michael's song, No Time. And up next, the lovely and talented Natasha. Miigwech ga bizendawieg. Thank you for listening. Now what? Here we go. I got no time, and I don't know why. I got no tribe, and you don't know why. I got no why, but I don't feel right. I don't feel right, no, I don't feel the same way today. I don't feel the same way today. Do you really like North Dakota? Wouldn't you rather live now in Minnesota? The days are short and the nights are colder, but she doesn't know because I never told her. I got no time, I don't know why. I got no tribe, you don't know why. I don't know why, but I don't feel right. I don't feel right, no, I don't feel the same way today. I don't feel the same way today. Oh, go ahead. Put you on a pedestal until you were no longer credible, and I put you up so you could let me down. Maybe it's time I leave this town. I got no time, I don't know why. I got no tribe, you don't know why. I don't know why, but I don't feel right. I don't feel right, no, I don't feel the same way today. I don't feel the same way today. I don't feel the same way today. BOOZHOO! Natasha Nindishanakaz. Hello, Natasha is my name. Just I'd step outside, say BOOZHOO to the aguaching. Outside, aguaching. Say BOOZHOO to Kitchimanadu. Say hello to the Great Spirit. BOOZHOO Kitchimanadu. It's pretty out here tonight. Such a relief not to be so cold. It actually kind of felt like spring today. It was in the 40s. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I hate to allow the temperature to, like, have any effect on my general feeling of well-being. It's like, what am I, a slave to the weather? But I kind of am. Oh, I cheer up when it gets warmer, then I get depressed when it gets colder. But it just felt so good to be able to go outside, not be in pain. The sun stayed out later today than ever before. It was, I think what a lot of us Minnesotans don't really admit too much is that we're kind of harboring a lot of anxiety during the winter months. We all talk, oh, you gotta have grit. We're a hardy bunch up here. But the thing is, we're secretly terrified. There's so many things that can go wrong and break down when it's cold, from your car to stuff around the windows, the pipes freezing, the pump on the furnace, just weird stuff that you can worry about when it's really cold. Dying in general. Let alone traffic and stuff. There's a lot of stress just getting to work in the morning. If you're from a small town in northern Minnesota, in the winters, a lot of people, they got to drive from 30, 40 minutes away from their jobs. They might live in LaPorte and drive to Bemidji, work at the school or something. So they got to get up, start their pickup, or their car, or whatever. And they live in the middle of the woods, take a dirt road to get to the highway, which may or may not be plowed. And then drive. And people have a little bit of security. It's like, well, if I go in the ditch or get hit by somebody who's driven out of control, I at least have a cell phone. But, but nobody complains. They just kind of get to work and, well, it's 30 below. Let's go to work and act like we're not totally feeling like, oh, okay, I hope my car doesn't freeze up and then me freeze up. I hope I don't die. It's a life and death situation getting to and from work today. But I'll be Minnesota nice about it all. Oh. Still, you can just feel it in the air in the spring. When the weather breaks, people are nicer to each other suddenly. Less crabby. More forgiving, no, you first. Don't have a blinker? No problem. I knew you were turning there. But in the winter, everyone hates each other. Here we are. What is it, like the 8th? February 8th? We're getting through the winter, you guys. Does it seem like it was a long time ago that was Christmas? Kinda. Three more weeks till March. 4 more weeks after that till April. Sometimes it snows in April. Don't forget, every year it snows in April. If you're from Minnesota, you sometimes forget that. We get like real optimistic and we go, hey, well, doesn't spring start in March? Kinda. But don't forget, every year it snows in April. He won a state so strong, la 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 la. Still staring at his picture, I realize. That was a song about grief. Sometimes it snows in April. Prince had a friend pass away. I think the lyrics are something like, Tracy died soon after I had wiped away his last tear. Just after a long-fought civil war. I always wondered what the story was behind that. It was a really sad song, though. Sometimes it snows in April. Sometimes I wish that life was never ending, but all good things, they say, never last. Love isn't love until it's past. Is it past or had? I guess it means the same thing. Love isn't love until it's had. It's not even love until you've had love, you know. But sometimes you don't even know that it was love until it's past, until a person died, and you go, wow, did I love that person? I didn't even know. I didn't even know how in love I was until my cat died. You know, I loved my cousin or whoever. Love. Zuga. Zuga Edwin. To love. What do you love? When's the last time you took a inventory and just started writing down things you love? What do you love? Well, let's see. I love cold beer. Put that on the list. I love, you know. It makes you go, well, what do you mean by love? I love peanut butter sandwiches. No. That's not what we're talking about. It's a much shorter list of real love. Who do you love? It'd be easier to write who you don't love. It's less embarrassing. You wouldn't want to tell everybody who you love that you actually love them. But Missy says, wouldn't it be something if winter was already over? I hope so. Oh, please. Global warming. Do your magic. We love you in Minnesota. Don't listen to Greta Thunberg. Global warming's the best thing that ever happened to us. And don't worry about polar bears. Polar bears will be fine in a warm climate. They live in zoos, you guys. They don't need to live in sub-zero whatever. Let the polar ice caps melt. That's what I say. If it's even real, which it's not. Oh, did you guys see how angry Al Gore was at the thing? He's still mad at us for not taking him seriously. Like, Al Gore, you're the one with a private jet. Don't even compare yourself to me when it comes to being irresponsible about environmental things. Shut up. But still, whatever. I hope it's global warming. Climate change. Yeah, sure. Let's change Minnesota into a tropical paradise. I don't care. When I was like a little girl, it seemed like mosquitoes were worse than they are today. You don't see PETA out fighting for it. Like, did you know that the mosquito is endangered? When's the last time you got the flu from a mosquito? When I was a little kid, like every family had cans of Outdoor Off. We walked around smelling like this weird pine off chemical that so we could somehow bear being outside at night with the clouds of mosquitoes. But I don't remember the last time I was annoyed by mosquitoes. I don't know, it's been... Maybe it's because I live in town now. Do they spray? Maybe it's the chemtrail guys. Did they kill all the mosquitoes off? I don't know. Beats me. It's a lonely old night. Can I put my arms around you? So we gotta do something about our show. I almost downloaded a yet another pay thing where you can multi-stream on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. And I was researching something else, and it got weird about getting our show on Google. Things I don't understand and I get bored trying to learn about. But why did I bring that up? I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll go back in. I didn't really say a prayer yet, did I? Asema. Getchamanadu. Odapana niwi asema. Great Spirit, accept my tobacco. Miigwech gaiji gakina geku. Gaiji onagoshin. Thank you for everything that you do tonight. Miigwech gabizinda wieg. Thank you for listening. Dash. Miigwech gaiji bamadazayan. And thank you for my life. Miigwechi wandam. I'm grateful. Benge. Amen. Yeah. Ooh, I feel my temperature rise. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm going back in. Boop, 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 boop. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Bonjour. Hi, sweetie. Hey, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. You ready to come in? Yeah, can you pick me up? You got it. Let's see. 1 to teleport. Make it so, number 1. Okay, hang on. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the lovely and talented Sunny Day. Hey, baby doll. Hey, welcome back. Thank you so much. Did you put out some tobacco? Yeah, I put out a little sprinkle. I started talking about trying to make our show bigger. Yeah. And then I thought, you know what? I hate it when other shows do that. What's that? To have a video that talks about making YouTube videos and, oh, we're being shadow banned. Make sure you share, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. That's not why people watch videos. They don't care. You just got to make something entertaining. Yeah. But even so, I was telling them how I almost downloaded what's called Real Stream so we could live stream on Facebook at the same time we live stream on YouTube. Because we got to do something different if we want to get more than 35 people watching our video. Yeah, how is it that all these other really boring live streams have thousands of views? They're doing something with Google, I think. I think the only people I don't think we're getting any attention from Google. I think you got to do something different for us to be searchable. We're just here by word of mouth. Yeah, I know. But anyway, you don't care about that. Anything else I should get to tonight? No, I'm good if you are. Michael, do you want me to add anything? No, it's good for me. All right. Well then, coming up tomorrow. What are we doing tomorrow? Well, I was thinking we might do another children's book review. Oh, really? Which book? Well, maybe Corduroy. Corduroy, I love that book. Or maybe, I don't know. Oh, because that's the deal. What's that? One of our most popular videos is when we read Water Walkers. I'm thinking we should read another, or you and NanaBOOZHOO could read another children's book. Oh, yeah, maybe I will. Yeah. If you would like NanaBOOZHOO and I to review a children's book, author, whatever, give us put a suggestion in the comment box. In the past, we've reviewed The Water Walkers. What was the other Indian one? See, there's We Are Water Walkers, and I'm forgetting. Yeah, me too. But we also did Little Cutie, of course. Corduroy, Where the Wild Things Are. Oh, and Cat in the Hat. Not Cat in the Hat. No, Green Eggs and Ham. Yeah. So something like that. If you'd like NanaBOOZHOO and I to read a children's book and give our review, give us a suggestion. And we'll do it. Actually, suggestion for anything. If you want us to review certain songs, movies, I don't know. Because I'm running out of stuff to talk about. Yeah. Anyway. Good enough? Good enough. All right, everybody. Hey, miigwech bizadowi egg. Thank you for listening. Dash miigwech ganawabi egg. And thank you for watching BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. My name is Natasha. This is Michael Lyons, the rock star cartoonist. Hey everybody, thanks so much. We'll see you tomorrow. This over here is NanaBOOZHOO, the star of the show. Okay, miigwech. And I will see you again. Gigawaba men. That was perfect. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Your stream will stop immediately and you will no longer be live. We're not going to be live? Well, I'm not going to hit this. I don't want to die. No.